Okay, so hi everybody. My name is Megan. My pronouns are she, her, and this is, I believe it's the final week of our upper body builder series. So tonight's session is full body strength with a little extra emphasis on upper body. So for this, we'll be incorporating dumbbells, kettlebells, other forms of weights. And we've got, after the warm up, 3 circuits. First 2 will be standing, last one will be on the ground. And yeah, as always, these are timed circuits, but please go at your own pace, take rest whenever you need. I'll try to remind you, that you are able to do that. And just before I get the music going here, just kind of want to acknowledge that that there's a lot of it's hard times. There's lots of heartbreaking, outraging things going in the world, and want to take a moment to kind of acknowledge how we're feeling and what we're kind of showing up with today, and seeing if maybe we can use this time moving as a way to kind of sustain us and keep us going. So I'm just going to close my eyes for a second. You're welcome to join me. Just take a few breaths and just kind of tapping into what we're showing up with tonight, how we're feeling, and just acknowledging that. And try not to judge it, just seeing where we're at and how we might support ourselves and make decisions in the session tonight to help us find some ease or find some strength, find what we're looking for tonight. Okay, thanks so much, friends. Okay, so we're going to start with a warm-up. Live folks, if music, my volume, anything's off, just let me know and I can make adjustments, okay? All right. Okay. All right, so we're starting standing. Find a little soft kind of bend and bounce in the knees. And then we'll inhale, sweep the arms up, big full body stretch. And then we'll go up and over to the left side bend. And then inhale back up through center, up and over to the right. So that stretch all down the side of our body. Do one more to each side. And up and over. And last one, up and over to the right. And we'll come back through center. We'll go into some arm swings. So circling the arms forward. Deepening the breath. And then we'll change directions, going backwards. Opening through the chest. Then we'll take it to a swing. So we open wide and cross in front. Kind of switching which arm is on top here. All right, we're gonna bring our arms to cactus or goalpost, and we're gonna do some twists. These first ones, hips can come along. Just twisting side to side here. Standing up tall. And then we'll pause and we'll continue that, but we'll keep our hips in the same place. So just twisting from the middle of the back. Almost like we're wringing out the spine. Right. Even it out, one more on each side. Then we'll drop the arms. We'll go into some hip circles. You may want to grab onto something for balance here. We'll shift the weight to one leg. We'll bring the knee up, open out to the side, woo, and circle it back. And and then circle back around. We'll stay on this side. We'll do 2 more. Knee up, open wide, circle tap back. Starting to loosen up the hip socket here. All right, we'll do 3 on the other leg. He comes up, woo, and playing around with that balance. All right, another 2. Trying to move that leg bone around in the socket. Just 1. Okay, then we'll take our stance wide. Big bend in the knees, sink the hips down. And really open up the hips. Find a little sway side to side. Deep breaths here. Then we'll roll one shoulder forward. Press that arm into the inner thigh, stretching out the shoulder here. Release that, roll the other shoulder forward. Release that. We'll bring our fingertips towards the ground in front of us, and we'll go into a forward fold. So head is heavy. You can straighten your legs any amount. Finding a stretch in the back of the legs. Okay, we'll walk the hands over towards the left leg. Take a deep breath on this side. And then walk the hands through center and over to the right foot. Finding a stretch on this side. Then we'll walk the hands back towards center. Big bend in the knees. Rooting through the feet. We'll slowly roll up to standing. Little shoulder rolls at the top. And then lastly, do a little step side to side. Butt kickers. Heel goes towards the bum. Reaching the front of the heel down towards the ground. Kind of stretch out the quads and the hip flexors. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. So our first circuit. So all the circuits tonight, 3 exercises, same timing, 30 seconds on, 15 seconds rest. Keep it simple. Also for tonight, we've got a number of compound exercises. So doing something with lower body and upper body. Just knowing that you always have the option to ditch one of those if you just want to focus on one element. Okay, so our first one, we have alternating reverse lunges, option to add a twist. So we can hold one weight in front. So for our reverse lunge, we step straight back heel is lifted, weights in the front feet, in the front foot, sorry. Bend the knees any amount. Okay, and we can add a twist towards that front knee. So hips stay forward, we twist, step up, switch legs. Other leg comes back. We lunge down. Option to add the twist. Okay, so we'll always switch the legs. That. Okay. Number 2, sumo squat with a halo. So wide stance, your legs and hips can be turned out as much as you like here. So we'll squat down when we're at the bottom, keeping our torso still. We'll draw a halo around our head, pressing the feet to come up. So we're trying not to hula hoop too much. We're trying to use our core strength here to kind of control that torso as the arms draw a circle around the head. Okay. Last one is inchworms. So making sure you got space on your mat. Step towards the back. We'll do a forward fold. You can have as much bend in your knees as you like. Plant the hands forward. You can inch forward any amount. And then bring it back towards your feet. Option to walk all the way out to a high plank, lowering the hips, pause, and then really lift the hips up as you walk back in. And when we finish, rolling up slowly so we don't get too dizzy. Okay, so those are our 3, alternating reverse lunge with a twist, sumo squat and halo, and inchworms. All right. So we'll start with those reverse lunges in 6 seconds. All right, we go in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Step back, lunge, option to add that twist. Press into the front foot to come up. This is a big stability challenge. Tap into that core awareness to help out there. We got 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 15 seconds rest. Before we go to our sumo squat and halo. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and we're on. So squat down, core stays still, press up. If you can change the direction of your arms as you start the halo. Not a huge deal. Trying to keep that weight in towards our heels, even though we're turned out. And breathe. We've got 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, inchworms are next. Take these at whatever pace you like. Maybe you do 2, maybe you do 5. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. On that forward fold, plant the hands, walk the hands forward any amount, including to a plank, and then lead from the hips, the core, to bring it back in. Ten seconds on the clock. Got 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, coming up slowly. Woo. Having some water, grab a towel. All right, we got 2 more rounds. Going back to that reverse lunge and a twist in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Stepping back. We're finding that twist. Hip bones stay forward. Twist from the center. If you want, you can be really active holding this weight. Almost like it was a can that you could crush between your hands. For 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, sumo squat and halo coming up next. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and we're on. Nice squat down, hold. While the halo, and press through the feet to come up. And you can take it at your pace. Add a little rest in between reps. 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Back to our inchworms. Shaking it out. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and we're on. Forward fold. Walking the hands forward and really pressing away from the ground. And that stability in the shoulders. Trying to keep body stable. Woo. We got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. The last round here, you can switch up weights, switch up options. Keep doing what you're doing. All right. We're gonna go back to our alternating reverse lunge and twist. Going 3, 2, and 1. All right. And that step back. Twisting towards the front knee if the stability is feeling fine. You got it. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Okay. I'm gonna squat and halos next. Okay, we go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Bring that squat down, hold. Halo around. Pressing the feet to come up. So just taking a peek that our knees are tracking over the middle of our foot. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, last one, circuit 1. Inchworms. All right, we go in 3, 2, 1, and we're on. The fingers spread wide. Maybe lowering those hips into a plank, lifting back up. Legs are any amount of bent or straight. For another 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and done. Nice work. Okay. Now a sip of water. Ooh. Go into our next circuit. Okay. So, first exercise, this is mainly upper body. We're going to do a lawnmower row into a press. So for our lawnmower row, we'll step one toe points to the side, others forward. We bend into that knee. We're going to see if we can hold this bend in our knee. Hand, palm faces forward. And it's like we're starting up one of those whole lawnmowers. Okay, so palm faces down. Use the core, use the back to bring it up towards your shoulder. Okay, so that first part, legs stay where they are. You squeeze that shoulder blade in, row up. And then, excuse me. Then when your hand is at your shoulder, we'll press straight up, lower, and back down. Okay, so lawnmower row for the back, shoulder press up, and back. So we'll do 30 seconds on the first side, then we'll do 30 seconds on the second side. Okay, and then number 3. Okay, we're gonna. This is a little like mind coordination. So we're gonna do alternating curtsy lunges and alternating upward chest flies. Okay, so first part, curtsy lunge. We step back in diagonal, back heels lifted, weight's mostly in that front foot. We bend any amount, press into the front foot to come up and switch to the other side. So then, let's see, so if you're going back with your right leg, when you come down, left arm, little bend in the elbow, palm faces up. We go diagonal, up towards shoulder height, across. Press up and switch. Other arm. So, yeah, so it's gonna be opposite arm, opposite leg with that row. We really wanna maintain that little bend in the elbow. And it's focusing on the chest muscles, so thinking, squeezing the chest muscles in line. And again, if like doing the curtsy and that is just like, if that's frustrating, just stick with our alternating upward chest flies, okay? questions on that, let me know.
Ready or not,
All right.
you can't hide.
So we'll start with our lawnmower row to our press on the first side.
Ready or not,
Go in 5, 4, 2, and 1. So palm faces in, row up to our shoulder, press, lower, and lower. Squeezing that shoulder blade in, working the back, press, and lower. Trying to keep the leg bent. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Shake it out. So you can always like use a bit of press into the foot to kind of give some assistance with the row if you want, but to really isolate it, we'll keep the legs still. All right, we'll do second side in 3, 2, and 1. Same thing, row and press. Palm faces in for the row, and then palm faces towards the head. Maybe using our breath and exhale as we do our effort. Inhale as we lower back down. For 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Recuperating here. So, lunge and an upward chest fly. Okay, we go in 3, 2, and 1. A little bend in the elbows. Pressing up and diagonal. Maybe also a little bit of biceps here. As we go up and over. Great job. We got 5. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right. Shake it out. A few more rounds. Starting with our lawnmowers. Going 4, 3, 2, and 1. So lawnmower row to a press. This row, can we initiate with our back before we even bend that elbow? Horizon supporting us here. Great. We got 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Side 2 in 10 seconds. Ooh. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Row and press. Press up, trying to keep that bicep close to our ear. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, alternating curtsy. That upward and kind of diagonal chest fly. Go in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Palms up, slight bend in the elbows. Switching from side to side. Taking it at your pace. You got 12. Here we go. We got 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Arms are heating up here. Okay. got one more round with these in 10 seconds. All right, lawnmower row to a press. We're going 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Initiate from the back, initiate from the shoulder.
Both ways make you do a double take. Planet rocker, showstopper, flow popper, head knocker, beat scholar, tail dropper. Do my thing, mother.
10 seconds.
Medina, always beaming, rag top, chrome pipes, blue lights out.
Use that breath. We got 3, 2, 1, and rest. Ooh. All right, second side. Rolling shoulders down and back. Wide through the collarbones. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Row and press.
Sing on acapella. We're gonna make you lose control and let it go, for you know you're gonna hit the flow.
Here we go. Got about 8 seconds. A few more ups here. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, last one. Or we go to our last circuit on the ground, alternating curtsy lunge and chest fly in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Opposite arm goes forward, opposite leg going back. Bringing that mind-body connection to the chest muscle, biceps, forearms too. And also everything happening in the lower body. Ooh, for 5. 3, 2, 1, and done. Great, take a breather. So, let's see. We'll need at least a couple weights for a few exercises on the ground here. Ooh. All right, one more circuit, and then we'll stretch it out. Okay. So first one, we'll do a triceps exercise. I'm gonna give you 2 options. So you can do body weight and do tricep dips, or tricep overhead extension. So for dips, you can so we're adjusting it for our body weight, right? So hands can be kind of elevated on a chair here if you want. Ooh. Or if we're like, I'm committed to being on the ground, we can bring arms behind us, fingers reach towards the body. We can have the bum on the ground, bending the elbows straight back and pressing up. Or we can lift up the bum here, bend and press. So this is gonna vary based on your body weight and also wrist sensitivity. So if you're like, that's not for me, you can do a tricep overhead extension. You can do it seated. You can do it from a kneel. So with our weight, you can either hold it horizontal or vertically here by the head. Arms, biceps are by ears. We hinge at the elbows and then lift up. So just imagine you've got a rope behind you and you're hinging and pulling it straight up. So we're aiming to work backs of our arms, the triceps here. So a few options there. We're gonna do triceps. Okay, number 2, we've got combo move, chest press and bridge. We'll be on our backs. So for the chest press, we've got palms are facing up, and we go from 90-degree back of the arms on the ground, press straight up, okay? Feeling that squeeze of the chest muscles in, and then lower. And if you wanna add an option, heels come closer to the bum, okay? We'll add a bridge. So as you press the arms up, you press into the heels, lift the hips into a bridge, hips lower, arms lower. So exhale, everything comes up and lower. Okay, and then the last one we've got dead bugs. So you can do this body weight or you can add a weight. I'll show you a few options. So we're on our backs. We'll really reach the hip bones towards the ribs. So your low back is pressing down. Okay, arms and legs come up and we'll extend opposite arm and opposite leg. So really keeping that core connection. Don't hit your chair. Ooh. Okay, option as well, you can do this lifting, coming up into a curl, folding into a curl for extra core loving, or you can have your weight and one leg goes out, both arms reach back with the weight and everything comes back in. Okay, so choose the option that you know you like, maybe play around. We'll do 3 rounds, 30 on, 30 rest. So first starting with either our tricep dips or overhead extensions. All right, go in 6 seconds. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so bending the elbows, lower, press in, straighten. Or with that overhead extension, just hinging at the elbows, pulling up. As we straighten, and that stretch the triceps. Good, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, going to our chest press, maybe adding a bridge if you like. We're going 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Exhale to press up and lower. We're adding that bridge, really pressing into the heels, squeezing that point where the glutes and hamstrings meet. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, dead bugs are next. Body weight or weighted. Setting up the pelvis, low back, press down. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Opposite arm and leg, reach towards opposite ends of the room. And come back in. So we've got stability in the core and the torso, so we can move from the arms and legs. Remember to breathe. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo. All right, 2 more rounds. About 15 seconds more rest. Back to tries. I'm gonna do overhead extension this time. Woo. All right, dips or extensions for triceps in 3, 2, and 1. If we're doing this overhead extension, kind of noticing if we're like kind of flaring out the ribs. Can we keep that contained, really isolate the arms here. Trying to keep elbows in. Ooh. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Chest press and bridge is next. Ooh. Sweat is happening. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Deep breath. Exhale. Press everything up. Lower it all down. Taking it at your pace. You can go faster than me, slower than me. Make it yours. Another 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, dead bugs are next. weight this time. All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1, and we're on. So the backs of our ribs, low back, it's all pressing down. We extend arms and legs. Fighting gravity, controlling the way down. For 3, 2, 1, and rest. Ooh, okay. One more round before we stretch. Almost there. Okay. Starting with triceps, dips or overhead extension. We go in 3, 2, and 1. We got it. 30 seconds here. And if you're doing that overhead extension, that rope is behind you, you're pulling it up. And we're breathing for 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Chest press and bridge. We go in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So we press up, squeeze chest muscles towards each other. Squeeze glute and hamstrings. Nice and controlled. We got another 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, last one, last 30 seconds. Dead bugs. All right, we got this. We go in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So we have that weight. It's kind of like we're doing that pullover as we extend our legs. So the lower the arms are and legs are towards the ground, for tension, we have to lift back up. We're here for 5, 3, 2, 1, and done. Fantastic work. Whew. Grab some water, grab a towel, and we'll stretch it out. Push some out away. Whew, great job. All right. So let's stretch this all out. I'm really feeling it in my chest, so we'll start there. Selfishly, we'll start there. So a few options. So we're going to have the arms behind. If it's available to, you can interlace the fingers, reach down, open the chest, or bring the fingers to the low back, fingertips point down, elbows guide in, chest shines up, maybe we look towards the ceiling. Dropping tops of the shoulders. A few breaths here. Down our breath, and then we'll release that. So counter stretch for the backs of our shoulders. We'll interlace those fingers again. Reach forward and really reach, like so much that you feel the shoulder blades kind of gliding along the side. You can tuck the chin a little bit, and arms can stay where they are, or you can kind of slowly move them up and down, kind of feel into different parts of the shoulder there. That, shake that out. We'll do a cross body shoulder stretch. We'll bring one arm over, other arm catches it and guides it in. We just try to keep the top of the shoulder dropped here. rotate the arm a bit. All right, release that. And the other arm across here. The arm guides it in a little closer. Send air to that deltoid. Okay, we'll release that, shake it out. While we're sitting cross-legged here, we'll do a twist. So we'll take our right hand to our left knee. We inhale, grow tall, and then exhale, rotate towards the left here. And that left arm can reach behind or come to the low back. And we'll release that. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So left hand to right knee. We start by inhaling, growing tall. Exhale, rotate, twist towards the right. All right, come back to center. We'll go into a forward fold. So for our lower body, feet are cut off here. Legs can be front, or you can go into more of a straddle. That feels better. Where we're at, we'll flex the foot so toes point up. Okay, take a moment, really feel the sit bones down on the ground here. We'll inhale, grow tall, and exhale. We'll start with a flat back, so just hinging forward. Take a few breaths here. And then if you like, you can stay like this, or you can really round the spine. Forward fold any amount. Hands can go wherever. Floor, feet, shins. See if we can feel a little release here. And then we'll slowly walk the hands up. And then last thing, we'll bring the fingertips behind us. We'll bend the knees. Feet are a little wider than hip distance. We'll just do a few windshield wipers. So both knees rock over to each side. And so if we're going over to the left here, that right knee is really going to reach forward. Same on the opposite side. All right. And come back. And that is it. Thank you all so much for joining. I hope you got what you wanted out of this tonight. Really appreciate you being here with me.